Hello, this is Bill Harris again with iControl, Regulated Commerce, Alcohol Payments Division for EFT payments for alcohol. This video is the Bank Activity Report video. So in a previous video we looked at how to download a remittance file for reconciliation purposes. Some distributors use route accounting systems that allow them to upload a remittance file that will then do all the reconciliation. Most distributors, however, use a bank activity report to do their reconciliations. So let's look at how to access the bank activity report here on ICUC Solutions. If you go ahead and click the Regulated tab, once you log in, you'll see there are multiple tabs here. We're going to go to the Banking tab to access the bank activity report. So there's the Banking Activity ACH Status Report. You can go ahead and choose a retailer. And there are two different types of reports. There's a summary report, which just tells you the total payment, and a detailed report. We'll look at the summary first. So we'll make sure that radio button is clicked. Go ahead and hit search. The summary report here gives us details, again, payment amount by date, as well as the NACHA ID for the ACH transaction ID and the payment date. So very top level information. You can go ahead and at the bottom see the number of items. There are 16 items in one page. If there are more items, you could change the amount of records that you want to display. You can also export to Excel simply by clicking that and bringing the file up. And that would be your Excel file. Now, if you want to get a little bit deeper into the information here, I recommend the detailed report here. So we'll use the payment due date 2/5/2014. Go ahead and hit detailed and hit search. What that's going to do here is give us the detail by store of the payment that we received on that date. So again, you're getting the breakdown by store. The summary is just total payment for the date. The detail is by store. So it tells us the payment status, acknowledged, paid. The other statuses could be pending if it's right after we send it to the Federal Reserve for payment, or potentially rejected if there were insufficient funds and the payment was rejected. But you'll get the payment amount, the payment status, the payment date, or the invoice processing date, the NACHA ID, the store name and number, and you'll see some more details here on the right. Payment due date, payment date, retailer invoice number that iControl uses, etc. What's also very interesting about the screen is if you click on the invoice number, which is hyperlinked, you will then see by product the detail for that invoice. So a replica invoice is created here online, complete with invoice number, sale date, due date. So this is essentially the invoice that you've submitted, rendered online electronically. Again, it can be downloaded into Excel format and manipulated offline as well. So very powerful information here. This is, again, the bank activity report, which you access from the banking tab, and the detailed version. It's very powerful. If you have any questions, reach out to us at regsupport@icucsolutions.com, or you can call us 301-816-4490. Stay tuned for the next video coming up. Thank you very much.